24 frames a second, dolly shots. Camera moves are shot on 1s and 2s. If those are familiar with like animation process, I mean, it's definitely a lot of pictures taken. And I can definitely thank technology getting a lot smaller now to make it possible in small rooms.
And how did you get into animation?
I would have to say James and the Giant Peach. Growing up was, I think, one of the first animation films I've seen. Definitely have a lot of big influences. Favorite director is Wes Anderson. So for those of you, again, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Isle of Dogs. I just would love to be able to, animate on that scale. And I think the level of detail with all the characters, dialogue, and actually that's what was new for me. This you definitely have to map out on your X sheet the lips, movements, and ups and downs of the waveform of the music. So yeah, it's just ever since I was a kid. Love playing with toys, and a big thanks to my dad for the assistance, and he definitely got me started with my action figures.
Do we have any questions out in the audience?
Yes?
So how many frames was it actually?
It's kind of funny, I sometimes don't even look after the project, but if I had to guess, I think this one, I'm going to say at least 4,000 to 6,000. I can't even put a number on it, but yeah, there's definitely like a lot of pre-production and then shooting. Just especially if you do retakes, you definitely want to shoot it the best time the first time, but that's not always the case. But I'd say average on this one 4,000.
And one more question: how big were how big were they?
Yeah, the whale was actually almost the size of my forearm, so a little longer than that. And the figures are actually, I'll even share a little tip. That was a 6-inch Spider-Man figure that we kind of decomposed and recreated into the elder and child, so about 6 to 8 inches. Yes.
How did you do the dolly shots? What was your track?
Yeah, here we go. It was a Christmas train set. So we were able to take apart the caboose and actually set my phone on there, and the software that I have would actually be, I guess close enough to where we could shoot on 1s and move the camera every frame, and then on 2s kind of animate the figures. So it's definitely kind of fun and creative, and I really love it. I think this is the first film I've actually had a chance to actually shoot dolly shots, because again, most stop motion films you see, if they're beginning or wanting to get into it, you're really kind of limited unless you get creative with the camera. So it was a lot of fun. So yeah, Christmas train set was the rig for the camera.
Did you shoot the whole film on your phone?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Look at that Christmas train sets, using your phone.
Yeah. So anything that you put your hands on, it's definitely, I'll say for all those who want to try, it is so possible. There's again some great software out there, and it's a lot of fun. The more you can think outside the box and have fun with it, I think the more you'll enjoy shooting stop motion.
It was really beautiful, really wonderful. I didn't understand a lot of it.
Yeah.
The question is, who's your drug dealer and can
I'll have to say a lot of it, I wouldn't say natural high, but there's I know a few people.
That's great. Louisville Film Society. We are here to connect.
Now that you asked the question, when I showed this to my friends and people at work, that's the first thing they asked me. And I'm like, I just love shooting, and this is space. Why can't I enjoy sci-fi? Why do I have to be on drugs to enjoy what I do? But yeah, that's funny. Oddly enough, that's the same question I got.
All right, any other questions before we head on?
Did you use
Yeah.
After Effects for the?
Yes, so the software that I use is After Effects, so I try to do as much as I can with stages and lighting. So the dolly shots, of course, had a green screen that I would do in post, and then I had Final Cut to kind of do my editing for the film. And then I do have a great thanks to Dragonframe, so those of you that are fans of Leica Studios, thankfully have created this wonderful software that's out there for a lot of people to use, very affordable, and that's what powers my Mac to my phone. It's perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.